So here's idea number one. So what we do first is we just place and play, or place and look. We place the universal rock in position. Now this is concept only, because before the rock's installed it looks absolutely terrible, because it looks like a bunch of rocks laid on top of each other, which is exactly what it is. Once we like the idea of where the water's going to flow and we've tested it, so what we actually do is just grab the hose and then shoot the hose on the feature so we can actually see what the water's going to do, if the waterfall was actually going. And if we like the look of that, then we can start thinking about finalising it. So what we do is put it all in position. If we like the concept of the arrangement, then we start to install it. The way we install it is we've got lots of filler pieces that we use, or we can leave areas like that for plants to grow up out of, and we watch the way the water flows. So in this case we've got a large cave waterfall, so the water will just cascade off there. It'll go down into this pond where it'll overflow back into the main pond again. The second route is we've also got a large pond up there, which then will overflow down into this creek, which will overflow down back into the main pond again. We've also got a front water feature, which is just here. The water's going to cascade off there, back down into the main pond, and then a fourth one up here, where the water's going to trickle down over here, trickle down there, go down this little creek, back into this water again. And you'll also see that our filter, we've got a large Aquarelle filter, but it's got a big pump over the top, a big rock over it. So our filter is actually underneath that. And once again, secure it all, it'd be right for kids to jump on, but it's a lovely place to hide our filter, and it just looks like a large rock. Once again, any of these rocks in real life would need to be moved using a bobcat or some sort of large, some sort of mini bulldozer. Whereas in this case, I'm just able to pick them up and place them into position and play with them until I'm happy with it. So the next process is to get the owner to have a look at it. He might want to come up with some extra ideas, which is very easy for us to do. We'll just move them around until we've got some idea of what he's after. And often we need to put them in position for him to then have a look and sort of see what he thinks. And sometimes people want more rocks and they want better coverage, and then some people want it to be a lot more simple. So we'll find that out soon. So once again, all the little gaps, what we do is we Sikaflex them together, and then we put gravel and sand the same colour as the rocks into the Sikaflex, so it all looks like one big creation once we're actually finished. There's various caves underneath there that we can leave, and any other large spots we might decide to plant, because it does look really nice when there's a plant coming out of the various spots. So alright, this is idea number one. We'll see how that flies and let you know about idea number two.